Hey everyone, the Flying Luigi here, and welcome back to another unboxing. It has been a while, hasn't it? I don't upload on my channel as frequently anymore, do I? I seem to be gaining some subs. One day we'll hit 1,000. You know, we're close to it. We're at 986 at the moment. I uploaded like 3 weeks ago, didn't I? God, that was a Jujutsu Kaisen Steelbook. I haven't been buying as many anime as I want. But, been very tied up with work. Hadn't found the time. But yeah, I have done so many Neon Genesis unboxings on this channel. I've lost count. This is brand new. Never ever been unboxed on my channel before. If we look at my others, if you type in Flying Halucha Neon Genesis, this is the ultimate. Well, let's go in order, right? This is the first ever one I did. When I unboxed the whole series, and then the shit, and then the movies. It says 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 director's cuts. So that was the first one I did back in like 2020. And then not long after that, I uploaded this one, where if you watch this video here, I do cover like some of the DVDs, seeing as there are some snaps inside the actual cases, and some of the paper sheets I think were missing. And then I sold most of them, kept some of them, and then ended up getting it all here. So they're all original. They all have the original pamphlet things with them, all original cases, and all in good condition. And then I went on to unboxing. That was 2 years ago. And then I think I did the Ultimate Edition straight after that. The Platinum. Did I unbox the Platinum one? Platinum one I unboxed in 16th of September on my birthday, that was. On my birthday I unboxed that. And then we go to the Ultimate Edition. I need you. 17th of December. So yeah, the Ultimate Edition came after the Platinum. And then we unboxed this one. This is me unboxing the entire Blu-ray series, you know, inside the Ultimate Edition. And as you see in the picture, yeah, the 3.33, 2.22, and then this one here, which I have recently sold. So you remember this one here, right? Remember that one? Well, I'll skip a little ahead in the video. There we go. Do you remember that one? Well, I sold that just due to the fact that I didn't have the paper sheet with it, unfortunately. The paper sheet was not included. So I sold it to CEX, got like 22 quid cash. And I found this on eBay going for like 20 quid, and I was like, that's amazing. And then I offered them 15 quid and they accepted it. So this is past me. You know, showing you what 1.11 all the anime version looks like. I forward you on to past me. So this was the old one. It looks really nice. This is where all the anime. It's really good condition too. I've already done them, but fuck. I dropped it. I've already done an unboxing of it anyway. Slight little mark dent there. There's nothing because of me dropping it. I don't even think me dropping it even did anything, because look, there's no dents on it, and there's a carpet anyway, as you can see. Yeah, it's literally fine, no dents. Big ass booklet. Oh, it's a small booklet. I'm just going to check the size of the other one, just to see if the other one has any bigger size. So at the time of the recording this, I haven't got the other one yet. I'm selling this to CEX, get it for 22 quid, and then the other one will cost me £15. So Nathan, in the future, I'm going to click my fingers, and then we would have had the you know, the old Manga UK version. Yep, thank you, past me. So, yep, that's all sold. That's gone. And now I have the manga UK version. In that one, you could see the booklet was a lot bigger. And it's the same booklet as the one this has, except this is smaller, that one's bigger. And that also came with art cards, which I sold it to CEX, but kept the art cards for myself. So they're just stuck with the booklet. Nice chipboard box they had, but the art was pretty lackluster. They could have added more instead of a white background and characters, but hey. And delving into the actual films, 1.11 is a recap of the first 6 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. I think 1.11 has extended scenes, whereas 1.0 is the film, and then 1.1 is the film with a few more scenes added to it. I think the Blu-ray is just not sure, but I think 2.22, 3.33, the others like 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. I think Blu-rays add extra scenes to it or something, because apparently this has more scenes than if you used to watch it in the theatre. And apparently it only grossed 20... The box office was only 20, which is very unfortunate, as it should have got more. But 3.0 plus 1.0, however, grossed a lot. But we're going to start looking at each individual ones, see who the directors were, see how much they cost online, starting now. So, Evangelion 1.11 is the second DVD release of the theatrical of Evangelion 1.0. It includes several added scenes. The brightness has been fixed from 1.01 and the majority of the shots have been reframed. So it's pretty much better watching 1.11 over 1.0. What's 1.01? That makes no sense. But, I don't know. Of the theatrical version of 1.0. So, yeah, 1.11 is apparently better. Sort of like, I think our Death True 2 is better than Death True, as they added, like, new scenes and shit. But, yeah, Neon Genesis is complicated. It's a complicated franchise. As I said before, 1.0 is most part retelling of the first 6 episodes of the original series. However, many important points have changed, and minor changes as well. Yeah, I did realise that in the actual film itself, while I watched it back in the day, on DVD. So everything you need to know is released in September 1st, 2007. That may have been Japan. Not long, the film's not long. Box office only 20 mil, which is a really big shame when you think about it, because I actually enjoyed it. So, apart from Hideki Anno, who wrote and directed it, he had some help as well by some guy called Masayuki. He's best known for working in Genesis, co-directing the first 3 Rebuild films. Macross, movie edition 95, I heard was really, really good. Death and Rebirth. Yeah, what a nightmare that was. End of Evangelion, amazing. Cutie Honey, yeah. Shin Godzilla, yep. Which no one wanted to watch. People were ready for 3.0 plus 1.0 thrice upon a time, and then the director was like, now I'm just telling you now, yeah, we're kind of bringing out something called Shin Godzilla, which nobody even asked for, but here it is anyway. And there we go, finally, finally, look at that, 2012, 2021. God, look at how long it took them to bring out a new film. Ridiculous. Shin Ultraman, yeah, just forget about it, mate. Nothing's gonna live up to Neon Genesis. Fist of North Star, he worked on episode 56. The TV series, and some other random shit. Do I need to see his face? Not really interested. Okay, so Kazuya Tsurumaki, I think it is. Protege of Hideki Anno, long-time animator at Gainax. Ooh. Oh, Fujino Nadia. Nadia, yeah, freaking, that's got over 100 episodes, I think. Nadia, Secret Blue Water. All the anime released like an ultimate edition of that. 100 episodes? No. I think it's something else. 39. What? I think it was 100. Yeah, 39 episodes. And then they made a film. All the anime released like an ultimate edition, yeah. And what does that say? Blu-ray and DVD. G-Kids acquired the license in 2022 and released a new 4K restoration the same year. I thought all the anime was the only one to do a 4K restoration. And another way it says G-Kids, but doesn't even mention all the anime. Then again, all the anime copy most of the shit from G-Kids anyway. Yeah, that's Gainax anyway, Secret of Blue Water. Hideaki Anno directed that too. Animation director. He wasn't actually directing, but he's an animation director. What else did he work on? Not much. He just helped on certain Gainax shit, really. Yeah. That's 1.11 for you anyway, or 1.0. September the 1st, 2007 is when it's actually released, and fortunately only grossed that much. So unboxing it, as I've never actually unboxed this one on camera before. I kind of stuffed that in as well, so give me a second. So this wasn't included. This was included with the 1.1 all the anime collected edition release, which I literally showed you earlier on in the video, that white chipboard box. I kept this anyway, because this version never came with art cards, it just came with a booklet. But here's the front. The American version looks better. It's the same front cover, but it's all glittery and shit, and looks really cool. Also, when you open it up for theirs, it's a digipack instead of a Blu-ray, which Blu-ray case, which we have. Disc 2, Evangelion 1.01 bonus DVD featuring theatrical version of the movie. So you get to see the theatrical version, and of course you get to see the 1.11 version, which is kind of cool. Disc 2, Evangelion 1.0 bonus. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's the Evangelion 1.01 bonus DVD featuring. If it's on DVD, I ain't gonna fucking watch it. I want it on Blu-ray, but okay, that's kind of cool though. That's included. Look at that. That's 6.1. Damn. The only other anime I have in my collection that I remember having 6.1 was the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's 6.1. English and Japanese. I can't remember if the actual dub cast was. I don't know. Didn't they have like an Amazon one, and then they had like a different one? Apparently some of the voice actors changed around. I think Rei Ayanami had a different voice actor as well. Although I think the voice of Asuka stayed the same, the voice of Shinji stayed the same. But Rei's voice actor did change around a lot. She doesn't really say much. And Thingy Rob, what's her name? That's it, Misato Katsuragi. Yeah, her voice is changed in 1.11. I think the Amazon version changes her voice, which isn't as good. But even after years and years and years, her voice does sound a lot different as well when she actually voices Misato again in this film. I think there's like two different versions, like an Amazon version and a different version, but I think it's Funimation version, Amazon version, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the side of it. The bottom of all of these are pretty much plain, so I'm not going to show the bottom of any of these, but and then that CG plus never before seen extended footage. Really cool. by the late Funimation. Funimation. Focus, damn it. Well, this just isn't having any of it, is it? If you're not going to play ball, don't play ball, for fuck's sake. It keeps blurry. I ain't got time for that shit. The back's the same anyway, so... And this booklet, as you can tell, is a lot smaller than the other booklet, including all the anime's version. Same front cover as well. Info, pictures, which is really cool. Really nice. Give that a solid 7. Not many more pages, and it's not hardback, so no more than that. Even lucky enough to get that. Plain background. Background. They should invent that word, blackground, as that is black background. And I'm not going to unbox these art cards, as I've kind of already done that. Go to my entire Evangelion Blu-ray collection to be able to see what the art cards look like. Link in the description below. That's 1.11. Let's look at 2.22. So 2.22, my favourite out of the 3, because it has this new character. Wait, I don't even see her on the... There she is at the bottom, you see her there? She's amazing. It doesn't really show her face, but goddamn, it's such a shame she wasn't in the TV series, because she was amazing, man. Shame she wasn't in the series, but I can't remember her name either. Marie, that's it. And the mysterious Marie. Marie was amazing in this. 2.22, by far my favourite out of the 3. I still haven't decided whether I prefer this or 3.0 plus 1.0. Because I like them both. Well, Oscar also made her debut in this. At 6.1 again. Excelente. I've kind of already unboxed this on camera before, but screw it. But yeah, American version, yet again, is like the 1.11 version. A digipack instead of a Blu-ray Amaray case. Pretty shitty, plain, ficking book though, look. I'm talking about the front cover, not the inserts. I never understood why they keep doing that. Because look at her, look, she's like a freaking child, for crying out loud. Why do they make them wear these stupid ass outfits, look? I mean, look at freaking ridiculous. It's like only children can pilot the Avas. They make them wear like fucking sexualized bloody plug suits and shit. You know? I don't remember that part. Oh, yeah, I do. That's in the series as well, isn't it? Where he's sleeping, all of a sudden she casually comes out the bathroom and sleeps next to him, and he's like, the fuck she doing in my room? Yeah, look how fucking sexualized that is. Still though, it's Neon Genesis. You know, people forgave that years ago. The DVD, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Every time I receive it from anyone or receive it from a shop, they always put the bloody DVD first. Look, there she is, look. There's Marie. Amazing character, good old Marie. I might even rewatch these all in order just for the fun of it. So back off Oscar, she gets the Blu-ray disc. Marie is amazing, mate. Marie was just, I can't say enough. Marie was just awesome. Same back of this, you know, as the back of the other one, so much said about that. Same directors in this one. going on to 3.33. Also, something else before I actually unbox it. This is 2.22, telling you differences, original theatrical version, the home video release, and then they went as far as to release a poster advertising these improvements. If you actually manage to find a version of 2.0, it will be a lousy cam rip from theatres. They haven't released the theatrical version to video, as if you look, 1.0 they did. So look, DVD featuring theatrical version. Let's look at this. Yeah, doesn't mention a theatrical here at all. Which is kind of strange. But, yeah. They went as far as to release a poster advertising the improvements. Yeah. Next one. 3.33. As you remember, I even did a video where I went to HMV and I found like 3.33 on a shelf for like 10 quid, which back then was hella fucking rare. But I think you can get it around about 15 quid now. This is, I think, the cheapest out of all of them to get your hands on. Pretty crappy flipping cover though, isn't it? Good shit that is. This one was okay, but I still preferred 2.22 over it. It says 5.1, not 6.1, unfortunately. Rebuild of Evangelion 3.3, Ava Extra. Doesn't seem to have a theatrical version for this either. Cool thing about this Blu-ray Armory case though is it's double-sided. Meaning that you can turn it inside out and you would have this. Hold on. There you go, you could have that as the front. But then again, if you turn it, see this here? Look how plain and blue that is. You'd have that on the back. So it wouldn't look as cool. So it'd be like here. But this is definitely better front cover than the one we have currently. We got the Blu-ray, nothing special, and then flip it over. The DVD. I'm gonna cut the back again. Here it is. The booklet, artwork, any info in it? Oh yeah, she loses her eye in that for some reason. I can't remember. It happens at the end of 2.22, doesn't it? She gets a lot more pissed off as well for some reason. I can't remember. She looks even more brilliant in HD though, didn't she? I remember in the original like, VHS release, she was more orangey and looked more bloated. And then released it on Blu-ray, she looked 10 times better. Look at the old VHS release of the series though. She was a lot more orangey. Even that skateboarding guy, I can't even remember what his name was. This skateboarding guy, a really famous skateboarder, had like a flipping figurine of Oscar in his... Not figurine, it's like a giant thing. Oh, there's the cat, that. Of Oscar. Hello, Max. Yeah. He had like a big-ass thing of like Oscar in his room and everyone was just talking about it. And they're giving her like cat ears and shit. They're completely naked under those things too. It's like they can't wear clothes. And these things, I always thought they were like supposed to be part of the actual uniform, but they're like earpieces, like headphones and shit for them. Because I don't think she has it. Maybe she does, but they don't really show much, do they? AV Unit 5, there we go. Because I think 0 was Rei, 1 was Shinji, 2 was Asuka, 3 was that kid, wasn't it? I can't even remember his name. And then, if she's 5, who's 4? Oh, 4 was Nagisa or some shit, wasn't he? He was 4. And she must be 5. That's all that. Not a very good booklet. Nice art, I suppose, but I could just... But, before I look at those, there was another new director for the 3.33. Okay, so the unboxing side kind of ends here, so if you want to know a little bit more about the films, directors, whatever, keep watching the video. So here's the new director that was added. What a weird-ass signature. So how they do signatures in Japan. Helen McCarthy in 500 Essential Anime Movies, called him one of the most imaginative visualists in anime. He also worked on concept art design for Mad Max Fury Road. What's that? Oh, he even worked on an actual... 6 Academy Awards, shit. One of the top contributors at anime studio Gonzo. For many years, having directed Blue Submarine, never heard of it, Final Fantasy, don't care. Gankutsuro, The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I've got that on Blu-ray. I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to see it. It's like probably like the most popular Gonzo one. I mean, I love Gonzo. They made the original Hellsing anime TV series. They made good old Gantz. I love that. They also made something else. I can't remember. They made Samurai 7 as well. They made a lot of anime not really people talk about. His earlier years when spent mostly of famed Studio Ghibli, where he helped Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind. The wasn't actually Ghibli, that was before Ghibli time, but still classed as Ghibli for some reason, even though it weren't animated by them, because I think that came out in like 84 and Ghibli didn't come out until like 86 or some shit. Castle in the Sky, 86 when Ghibli was founded. It was the first Ghibli film. And Porco Rosso, which came out 90 something. He provided key animation for animation sequence in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1. He's done a lot outside just anime as well. And he hasn't done much apart from that. He's the new face anyway. He helped direct. And yeah, this was released in 2012. When was 2.22 released again? Oh yeah, have you seen that each one they're released, they always get a higher box office? That's 67. Yeah, as you can see, the first one only grossed like 20 mil. This one grossed like double that, like 44. And the other one nearly did double that, like fucking... Well, not double that. It did it again, like an extra 20, like 67, so... Yeah, each time it went up. Oh, I remember now, yeah. It's the birdie scene, and the birdies come down and kill Asuka. Is that in 2.0 as well? Because that thing goes for her eye, doesn't it? And she's clasping her eye when blood's gone, like, gushing out of her eye. In Blu-ray, you can see it a lot more clearly as well. But in DVD, it's like blurry and it's quite hard to see. As the blood's very dark, you can not even see it. Studio Kara, don't ever try and release anything from their studio, mate. They'll punish you for it. Dragon Dentist, I didn't know Studio Kara did that. I haven't seen that yet either, but they're a recent studio as well. Dragon Dentist I thought was a film, wasn't it? 8 long in original animation. It's only 8 minutes. Licensed by Audio Anime. It's only 9 minutes, what? It says licensed by Audio Anime. Anime Limited. I didn't know it was 9 minutes long. Runtime 9 minutes. What a fucking waste of time that is. TV series having 2 episodes. Whatever. And the films. Mary and the Witch's Flower. Co-produced with Studio Ponok. I thought it was just Studio Ponok. I didn't know they helped as well. Shit. And then, of course, Thrice Upon a Time, which was nearly 3 hours in length, too. Shin Godzilla, of course, if it's been Hideki Anno's behind that, they're going to be around it as well. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadow of Valentina. Shit. Valentia. I don't know the others. How long was... Yeah, of course, this is 3.0 plus 1.0. We haven't got the Blu-ray for this yet. I don't even know when the Blu-ray is going to be released. In that 155 minutes. Shit. 93 million. That ain't that much, unfortunately. I thought I'd get more than that. Oh, the first one grossed like 20, second one grossed 44, and then the other one grossed 67, and this went 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like an extra 30 mil. So instead of going 80 and going up in 20s, it went up to 93. Shame, wish it had got more, really. The amount of wait we had to wait for it, I thought I'd get more than that. Directed by... So, who's that? See, this one you have to actually copy and paste. I don't even know who the fuck that person is. Let me check. As for the actual Blu-ray release of the final film, it says GK has announced today they have acquired Northern theatrical home video releases rights for bloody blah. It's later this year. That was back in June of freaking 22, so that was a lie. Hopefully it'll be later this year, but if GKs get hold of it, they'll just give it to all the anime, so we'll get it as well, but no official release date yet, which is unfortunate. I mean, don't pay attention to that. That's Japan. It's not now available on sale. No, that's in Japan. See, look, it says it will be released on March 8th, 23. But it wasn't, though. Exactly 2 years. So when was it actually released? Let me check. No, that's Japanese, look. No, Japanese. Now, looking at Marimo as a character, I did a little research and it says she was friends with Gendo and Yui in college and managed to get the two together. And I'm like, the fuck? If only kids can pilot the Avas, how on earth is she able to pilot the Ava? Because look, age unknown. See, look, how does Marie know Yui? During Gendo's additional impact, Marie is shown to have been a friend of Yuri and Gendo in college and helped them get together. When Shinji talks with Asuka and expresses feelings, Marie bids farewell to Asuka. It's kind of weird how in the final film, spoiler alert, I think they become a couple because they hold hands and run up the stairs. And it's like, bruh, she's so much older than you. Why? I don't even know how old Shinji is in 3.0 plus 1.0. Let me check. I mean, after 2. No, is it 3.0? Yeah. I can't remember because there's a gap where apparently they age and they still have their same bodies, but apparently they're so much older in like the final film. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the final film. It may be the 3.0 film. It actually mightn't be the 3.0 film. I think after 2.22, shit goes haywire, and all of a sudden they're sleeping and they're in a coma or some shit, and then all of a sudden they wake up years later and they're older, but they got the same bodies. I think Ray looks slightly older. I can't remember. Ray's a fucking weird story, mate. I don't even know if she's human or not. But look, I said that she was the fifth child. I mean, Marie wasn't the fifth child. What is she, a sixth? I don't know. If Ray's the first child, Asuka's the second child, Shinji's the third, Toji's the fourth, the sixth angel or some shit, I can't even remember his name, fucking Nagisa, it must have been his name. He was the fifth child apparently, so does that make Marie the sixth one? I don't know. But yeah, Toji, he is one of the children. He only pilots an Ava like once and it kind of takes him over. But this video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. He's 14 though, I mean, I swear like the age of consent in Japan's like 12 or some shit. Fucking creepy, innit? But if he's dating her, I mean, it's like, isn't he like aged somewhat years when it gets to 3.0 and 1.0? I mean, it says he's 14 years old, but doesn't he age? Shinji was summer stasis or transit, thus for him to time to actually stop. Yeah, for him, time actually stopped. It says, but both mentally and physically. The key difference being that during the 14 years time skip, the two girls were still conscious, kept living new experiences, while Shinji was in some sort of stasis, trance, in one's core. Thus, for him, time actually stopped. It keeps saying 14, but didn't he age or some shit? No, none of them ever look like adults. And if Marie... How old is Marie? How old is Marie, Neon Genesis?
According to Wikipedia, in the light novel, Mari is a 7-year-old girl artificially created by the North American branch of Nerve to become a pilot for a unit called US Evangelion.
7-year-old girl, what the fuck? They never really even delve into her freaking life story. Asuka and Marie's bodies have not aged due to LCL poisoning, but they're actually 24 and 48 years old. So she's 48 and Asuka's 24. What the fuck? So she must have gone into like state fucking way before Shinji bloody came about. I don't know. She went to England as a special research student and was accidentally absorbed into a core in an early contact experiment. She was probably recovered from the core, same as Shinji, sometime around the start of rebuild, and gained the curse of Ava. So she did not age during Shinji's time skip. I don't know. Neon Genesis is just one big fucking weird ass franchise, mate. One big world, and it's so random how shit goes. But I don't know. A lot to be explained. Some people try and explain it. Everyone has their own views, but I think that's where I cut this video. I meant to unbox this, but yeah. I'm going to edit in parts of the video where I'll tell you can just stop watching this video. But just so you don't actually come to this part in the video and be like, oh, the boxing, it kind of ended earlier. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully in the future. It even says March is supposed to be released on Blu-ray, but it hasn't been released yet. GK's hasn't even said anything. And all the anime won't say anything until GK says anything, you know? Because they both released the Ultimate Edition at the same time, didn't they? So, and announced it at the same time. But yeah, I'll see you on the next unboxing. Live flying Halucha. Bye-bye.